Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. So today I am going to be talking about the difference between body positivity, body acceptance, and body neutrality. I would say the majority of information you find is on body positivity, especially because body neutrality is a new term that I myself have just discovered like a couple months ago. That spurred me on to dive deeper into understanding body neutrality especially, but also what's the difference between these three, and then also ask myself, where do I fall on the body image accepting scale of these terms and the understanding of these terms. I have talked about body positivity in the past, but just to talk about it again, body positivity is the idea that all people deserve to have a positive body image, regardless of how society and pop culture view ideal shape, size, and appearance. Some of the goals of the body positivity movement include challenging how society views the human body, promoting the acceptance of all bodies, helping people build confidence and acceptance of their own bodies, addressing unrealistic body standards. The movement also recognizes that judgments are often made based on race, gender, sexuality, and disability. Body positivity and identity acceptance, just being like confident in your identity, and that includes, your race, your gender, your sexuality. These can be attributing factors to your identity. Your body is not your identity and it shouldn't be your identity, but I can see this mesh, this like molding of the two coming together. It connects the dots between how popular media messages contribute to the relationship that people have with their bodies, including how they feel about food, exercise, clothing, health, identity, and self-care. The hope is that people can develop a healthier and more realistic relationship with their bodies. Now, body positivity, I think, can mean different things to different people, and that's where understanding the difference between body positivity, acceptance, and neutrality comes into play. But here are what I could find the common meanings of body positivity to the majority of people. Appreciating your body in spite of flaws, feeling confident about your body, loving yourself, accepting your body's shape and size, enjoying the body you have and not beating yourself up over changes that might happen naturally due to aging, pregnancy, or lifestyle choices and changes. In summary, the phrase body positivity is about taking joy in your body for exactly what it is, no matter what society says about it. Body acceptance is accepting one's body regardless of not being completely satisfied with aspects of it. So before I learned about body neutrality, which we will get to in a moment, I would definitely say I am more body acceptance than body positive, because I feel like body positivity can perpetuate this idea of like fake or false positivity, while body acceptance says, my body is not perfect, but I love it anyway. I'm of the mindset that you should always be trying to better yourself. You can be the best version of yourself, but still wanting to improve and, learn and grow. When it comes to just the human body, my physical body, I accept it, but that doesn't mean I can't change it. If it changes, I need to be able to accept it. And if it doesn't change, I need to be able to accept it. That's why I typically would say I'm body acceptance over body positivity. You don't always have to love 100% of your body 100% of the time, but you should find a way to accept it 100%. Body neutrality. People who would categorize themselves under this term, they do not love their body, nor do they hate it. They just acknowledge it for what it is and what it does. Body neutrality promotes accepting your body as it is and recognizing its remarkable abilities and non-physical characteristics instead of physical appearance. It emphasizes what your body can do. It encourages mindfulness and focuses on the body as a vessel rather than what it looks like. Just speaking for myself, I definitely like the idea of body neutrality because I think we oftentimes forget the human body is not just a pretty painting to look at. We're not just walking art. We're not just walking pretty. We can do things. We are capable of so much. Some people can do some things, some people can do other things, and that's what makes diversity so beautiful. And that's why I like the idea of body neutrality, because it strips away this obsession with how you look, and it makes you stop focusing on like societal beauty standards, and rather it says, what can you do? What can your body do that, you know, separates you and makes you unique? There's tons of athletes who all play the same sport, but each one brings something different to the table, to their team. And I think it's really important, especially if you're in recovery from disordered eating or a bad relationship with food or a bad relationship with your body. A lot of the times it is very physically centered, physical appearance centered, and it's a great way to help change your mindset if you stop thinking it in terms of what it looks like, but rather what it can do. Now that I understand this new concept of body neutrality, I definitely am in favor of it. I definitely lean towards it, but I also lean towards body acceptance as well. You don't have to love your body 100% of the time. You don't have to be positive about your body 100% of the time. I have really shitty days where I feel awful about the way I look, but I also remember that what my body can do and what it couldn't do before. And now that I'm taking care of it, all the advancements that my body can now achieve. I know this was kind of a brief explanation of each concept, but I hope that it has maybe broadened your mind to a new idea. If you've not heard of any of these, or you haven't heard of one of them, I hope that it has also spurred you on to start questioning your own motives around, you know, mindful eating, mindful exercise, you know, enjoyable movements, just your relationship with food and your body and eating in general. And maybe you go out and read some more articles about each one. You don't have to pick a side. You really don't have to pick a side. But just understanding is also helpful. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too. I don't mind. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit the notification bell to stay notified of all future uploads. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to go follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye!